Hey, Miles Nolan here, and I'm here to talk about today the specialization and just absolutely how busy and how insane kids' schedules have gotten. And so, I run a youth training facility, as many of you guys know, and it's amazing how many parents I talk to that say, "Man, we have this practice and that practice. We're practicing 6 days a week. I know he's 9 years old, and it's fall ball, but we don't want to fall behind." And it is amazing how many kids, even at 9, 10 years old, are only playing one sport. And I get it. Coaches want you to be there. They think if you're not going to be there during winter ball, fall ball, spring ball, summer ball, you're going to get behind. And but it's shocking to me. If you look at the major leaguers right now, so many of these guys played other sports, and they developed as athletes. And if they weren't playing more than one sport, they were definitely training their bodies. Your body is the most important thing you have. As a former college recruiter for 6 years, I went around and I was always looking for the best athlete. Did you want good mechanics and fundamentals? Yeah, but you want tools, and tools consist of athletic ability, specifically, let's say in baseball. How hard do you throw the ball? What's your bat speed like? How fast do you run? Okay, what's your body look like? All those things are so much more important than the nuances of your swing in a cage. And I can't tell you that this is the reason why that youth arm surgeries have gone up over 10 times the amount, and that's by the best doctor in the world, orthopedic, Dr. James Andrews. That's what he said in the last 10 years. And so a lot of these youth coaches are so driven by their ego. I don't know if they just want their kid to be the best because they weren't a great player or what the case may be, but they are just pushing these kids to the max at way too young of ages. And here's what happens. They throw. They're not strong enough. Their arms get hurt. Okay, that's just how it works. And even if they don't get hurt, they get burnt out because they need variety. They need time off. They need to recover with their body. They need to train their body to respond and get stronger and be a better athlete. It has to happen, and it's even greater need now because kids are playing longer and longer year round. And so and there are some youth coaches that are doing the right thing, but it should not be about your 9-year-old's team league championship. Everything should be about player development and developing each individual kid to the max of their ability and do it in a healthy way, a way that's fun. And you can do that and be all about the team and win a lot of games at the same time. But if you always put the team and the win over the kid's arm. I had a kid the other day, he's 14 years old, and he threw 130 pitches in a game. In a fall ball game, are you kidding me? So that should never happen, ever, okay? Because that's just putting your ego, your fall ball championship over the health of the kid. But those coaches are not going to be there when your son's laid up having to rehab from an arm surgery for 8 to 12 months. It's not going to happen. They're not going to be around, and they're going to say, well, you just didn't throw enough, or you didn't, whatever. It's shocking to me. So I just urge all you parents out there to really take a look at your schedule, balance in life, and then the overall priorities. You have to realize that a scholarship in baseball is so hard to come by. And even the greatest players, especially hitters, are lucky to get 50% at a Division I school. And there are so many good players out there. It's so hard to get one. And so you might as well chalk that up as an investment in the kids, in their ability. Don't chalk it up as you're going to get a college scholarship. Just don't do it. Make it about the experience, growing the character traits, and they become a great player. That's great, but don't do it at the expense of them hating the sport or getting burnt out or getting injured. It's awful. I've had 5 surgeries, and I've learned a lot along the way on what not to do. And trust me, you do not want to have that many surgeries. It doesn't feel good, and it still doesn't feel good. But that's my soapbox today, and I just want to put that out there because you're not hearing this from anybody else. All you're hearing is from some ill-informed coaches that, hey, you're gonna miss out. You're not gonna be as good. When in reality, you should be taking care of your body and really preparing yourself for when it's really important, like the spring and summer specifically for baseball. So, take care.